What's going on, Flyers fans? It's your boy Sal G here with you on another edition of Clear the Ice on It's a Wrap Network. And I'd appreciate everybody if you could give us a like, share, and subscribe so we can get all this hotness to all your feeds, no matter where you consume your media. It's a Wrap's there, and It's a Wrap wants to be at the forefront of your feeds. So please give us those likes, shares, and subscribes. It really helps the algorithm out to whatever platform you're using, and make sure you get that great content out to you. Hope you're all having a good night. The Flyers didn't have so much of a night tonight. They lost 6-1 at Madison Square Garden, playing the New York Rangers. Unfortunately, the return of Tony Dick did not help the Flyers win this game. They got beat by a better team. That's really all you could say about this one. Flyers had a point streak going. It ended at 6 games. It ended today with a loss. Rangers gained 2 more points in the Metropolitan Division. And what looked like a team that was in turmoil and just falling apart at the seams. I mean, GM Chris Drury made some moves, traded away Trouba, traded away another player. It looked like they were just, killing this season. They were really expected to do very well, contend for a cup. And they weren't doing so well about a month ago, but they really kicked it in gear lately. They're now 24-20-4, and they're on heck of a streak themselves here. Rangers now coming in on a 10-game point streak. It's a 10-game point streak. They're now 7-0-3 in their last 10 games. So playing very well. Their goaltender, Igor Shesterzik, say that 3 times fast. He is now 6-0-1 in his last 7 games, and coming into the game today, he had a 1.4 goals against average in the previous 6 games and a .943 save percentage. So he's been really playing well. Had another great game today. Stopped 35 out of 36 shots with a .972 save percentage. Only let up 1 goal. So he's looking really good. On the other hand, Ursan got the loss, and he faced 36 shots as well, but 5 of them went in. 1 of the goals was an empty net that the Rangers scored. So 31 saves for Ursan out of 36 shots for the 86% save percentage. So not that good today. A lot of it wasn't Ursan's fault. Rangers seem to live by some long shots in this game. They had a lot of shots from right outside the blue line there, really deep in their offensive zone, and just got some lucky tip-ins. Some of the stuff Ursan couldn't deal with. The last goal Ursan let up, that was kind of a bad goal by him. But the Rangers, man, they're looking like a team in the Metro Division here. Looking really strong, really tough. There's even rumors that they have a trade in the works with the Vancouver Canucks to get JT Miller over here in New York. And we know, if you've heard, JT Miller has been having a lot of issues with fellow teammate Pettersson. They can't seem to get along, have different types of styles, if you will. Just the way their demeanor is and all. Pretty much hate each other. So Pettersson, the younger out of the two, Pettersson, a 26-year-old center. JT Miller is 32 years old. So, yeah, easy call there. If you're the Vancouver Canucks, you're going to try and move the older player. Even though, as the Canucks, you're still trying to contend. But if the Rangers get Miller, they're going to be even better than they are now. So, hope you're all doing well tonight. Yeah, it was a tough game to watch, guys. Flyers, though, the last 7 games for Ursan coming into this game, he was 6-1 with a 1.64 goals against average and a .928 save percentage. And Urson started the last 7 of the 8 games for the Flyers. And as you might have heard, Tony Dick has returned. Liksol and Alexei Kolosov got sent back down. Scott Lawton did not play tonight. He is still on personal leave, so hope he's doing well. Whatever issue he and or his family could be dealing with. But right now you have Rodrigo Abols that got called up from the minors. He's playing. He's playing with the Hathaway. Well, he's playing the center in the fourth line with Hathaway and Richard, Tony Dick. Anthony Richard, who we affectionately call Tony Dick here on the It's a Wrap Network. He is the guy. Very good speed. He had a nice drive where he was leading the pack there and looking like he was speeding away past everybody on his way to a goal. Just overskated past the goalie. Couldn't put a good shot on the net. It was unfortunate for the Flyers. Just didn't really have much of anything going tonight. Not looking good. All right, well, let's break down this game a bit here. So the Flyers got started off, though. Owen Tippett got a goal, went off his skate. He had a skate tip in there. Flyers had a 3-1 attack. Travis Konechny had a pass, held on to it to draw Shesterkin over on the near side of the net, left the far side open, passed it to Tippett, whose skate did the work. Good job at Tippett, though, the way he angled his skate. He didn't kick it in, but he angled his skate at the way the puck would bounce off it. It had some lift to it, had some air, and went in the net there. Had assist by Konechny and Frost. Flyers up 1-0. That was 1:25 in the first period. So Flyers got the scoring started early, and that was it. That was the only goal they could score all game. 4:47, Flyers had a power play opportunity. Couldn't do not squat there. Flyers power play still stinks. 16.4% coming into the game, which is good for 28th place in the NHL. There's only 32 teams, guys. And the New York Rangers have an 83.6% penalty kill, which is good for 4th in the NHL. And the Flyers squandered the last 28 seconds of their power play as they ended up getting a penalty of their own. They had an interference call on Bobby Brink. It was 4-on-4 for 28 seconds. And luckily, the Flyers were able to stop the Rangers' penalty or power play there. Power play for the Rangers isn't so good either. It's 20.2%, which is good for 20th in the NHL. Penalty kill for the Flyers getting a little bit better. It's 77.9%, which is good for 19th in the league. I think they were in the 20s just a couple of weeks ago. And New York Rangers score a goal 9 minutes into the first period. Schneider gets a tip-in goal, assist by Kaliev and Riley Smith. Went off of Zamula's stick there. It's kind of a tough break. Again, the tip-in like that, not really Urson's fault. Tied the game up at 1 apiece. And in the first period, we get another Rangers goal at 10:24. Edstrom gets a tip-in with assist by Lindgren and Adam Fox. Shot from the front of the blue line and redirected in. Again, you could say that wasn't Urson's fault. Tough for Urson to stop that one. A lot of pressure by the New York Rangers in the Flyer zone in that first period, just keeping the puck in the offensive zone, really wearing down the Flyers. That the first period they had a shift where the guys were out there, they were overextended in their shift and they were dog tired. And luckily it didn't bite them there in the period, but it came back to bite them in the second period. Second period, shots on goal in the first period, Flyers had 11 to the Rangers 15. And in the second period, the Flyers got 16 shots. So it wasn't from lack of trying. They put a lot of shots on goal. Like I said, 36 shots for the game, which is a pretty good number. Of course, though, the Flyers were limiting their opponents to shots on goal in the past few games. And in this one, Rangers just had a shot parade, 36 shots on goal by the Rangers. 9 shots on goal in the second period for the Rangers. And right in the second period here, 4:44 on the clock, Keandre Miller with a wrist shot, and that was shot from long range. Bergen and Panarin with the assists. It could have been Ursa's fault there. I don't know. Maybe he was shielded, obstructed, couldn't see. But Rangers forcing Flyers in the long shifts, even in the second period, really wearing them down. Just keeping the puck in the Flyer zone. Flyers had another power play opportunity, 12:35 in the second period. Panarin, Mr. Bread, got hit with a hooking call. But Flyers couldn't do nothing on the power play again. And the transition game also looked strong for the Rangers. Every time Flyers took shots on net, just the Rangers took the puck the opposite way, heading into their zone, had odd man rushes constantly, just making it very difficult for the Flyers to do anything. In the third period, Rangers get another goal, tip-in by Philip Cheadle, with assist by Vakinen and Miller, another long-range shot with Ranger right in front of the net to redirect. What can you say? Ursa might only let up 2 bad goals here out of the 5 he let up. The other 3 were redirects, tip-ins, very difficult to stop. And at 15:27 in the third period, we had another Flyers power play. Again, the bread man, Panarin, gets called for the penalty. And New York Rangers get a goal. Adam Fox with the empty net. Shorty puts them up 5-1. And for good measure, and to really make the Flyers fans sulk tonight, have a restless sleep, Rangers get a power play goal from Riley Smith. And Noah Cates was slashing. You saw a little bit of frustration near the end of the game from the Flyers. I saw a late hit, too. That wasn't called. You just see frustration. It's sucked. Crappy game. But hey, guys, why don't you throw up some likes here for your boy? Got a good amount of people watching, even in this shitty night for the Flyers. Throw up some likes for your boy. Throw up some likes for It's a Wrap Network. Hit the like button. Hit the notifications button if you're on YouTube. And please share and subscribe. Really means a lot to us here. But, man, let's take a look at this box score here right quick. And the stars of the game, they're all Rangers. Shesterkin with a great game. He's a hot-headed goalie, man. I saw they were showing clips of him in his previous game where he was taking some shots on Matthew Tkachuk. Shesterkin does not like to get touched. And in this game, anytime the Flyers even got near him, regardless of if a Ranger pushed a Flyer into Shesterkin, he didn't like it. And the Rangers would take it out on the Flyers. Hathaway got buried by Rempe, a huge center. He's 6'9". I mean, Rasmus Ristolainen was next to him, and he's a big cat too. But this dude Rempe's huge, and Hathaway got pushed into Shesterkin, and Rempe just took him down. Hathaway tried to fight, but it's like a toddler fighting a grown man. Hathaway couldn't do nothing, and he had the best face on him as he's lying on the ground, and the officials looking at him, I guess checking to see if he's all right or telling him to get his ass up. You just see Hathaway with the grin, with his mouthpiece, and that was pretty funny. And Jim Jackson and Brian Boucher were laughing, but that was funny. I was cracking up too. So he always makes cool faces, so gotta love it. Flyers, man. -2 for Tyson Forrester. A lot of minuses for the Flyers, of course. -3 for Matvei Mishkov. -2 for Tony Dick. -3 for Travis Sanheim. -21 for the Flyers as a team. What can you expect when you lose 6-1? And +19 for the Rangers. Wow. So let's see points here. A lot of solos. A lot of this. Got Borgen with an assist for the Rangers. Cheeto with the goal and an assist. Edstrom with a goal. Adam Fox with a goal and an assist. Kaliev with an assist. Latrinier with an assist. Lindgren with an assist. K'Andre Miller with a goal and an assist. Panarin, Breadman with an assist. Schneider with a goal. Riley Smith with a goal and an assist. Vakinin with an assist. Damn. And Flyers, Goose Eggs, Morgan Frost with an assist. Travis Konechny with an assist. Owen Tippett with the only goal. And that's it for the Fly guys, man. Not much going on here. Flyers and Rangers were tied with hits at 12 apiece. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Flyers stay in New York. They play the New York Islanders on Friday. Tomorrow, back-to-back, 7:30. So most likely you're going to see Ivan Fedotov in the goal. As I mentioned at the top of the program here, Alexei Kolosov got sent down. The Flyers were carrying 3 goalies for a while, wondering what the hell the plan is. Is it a 3-headed monster? For a long while, Fedotov wasn't playing at all. And then Kolosov was really shit in the bed when he was in net. So Fedotov started getting some starts. And when he played, he started doing pretty good. So he was named the number 2 goalie. Urson's your number 1 going forward. Kolosov's going to go to the AHL, get some more seasoning. We'll see what happens there. Could the Flyers trade any of these guys? We'll see. I mean, Fedotov at 27 years old would seem most likely to get moved if there's a team in need of a backup goalie. Perhaps Fedotov's going to get showcased a little bit between now and the trade deadline. We'll see if that happens. Flyers, on the other hand, I don't think they're going to be trading for anyone. Danny Briere had his midway point press conference with the media, and what he was saying is, they'll make a deal if it's the right deal. He wouldn't really give you much. Rasmus Ristolainen could probably fetch the most right now for the Flyers in a trade out of all the players they're willing to trade. He is older. He's in his 30s, or he is 30. If you can get a first-round pick for Ristolainen, you move him. If you don't get a first-round pick and you get a second-round pick for him, I say you still move him. He makes a lot of money. That would free up cap space for the Flyers. I think it's a good move. You have young defensemen in the minors waiting in the wings. Emil Andre can get that call back up. There's other guys down there ready to play. And, it's time to let the young guys, get their ice time. So if you can move Ristolainen, you do it. And, it's a bittersweet move because I think Ristolainen's been having a heck of a year. He's awesome. Hasn't really had a bad game. Even tonight with all the scoring, his plus minus is 0. So, I think he had a decent game. It always seems like he's always in there. He plays hard, lays the wood on opponents, doesn't get called for many penalties. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing. And if the Flyers can fetch high capital for him in a move, you think they're going to do that. Now, Danny Briere flat out said we're not moving Ristolainen, but I think that's just a GM not tipping their hand. Of course, he's going to say, we're not trading the guy. I mean, you want the guy to still play hard for you. If you say, yeah, we're trading Ristolainen, what the hell Ristolainen's going to say for who, for what? So, you want Risto to keep playing hard, and to do that, you're going to think he's a part of this team, and you don't want to tip your hand in saying a guy's available. You want the other teams to say, oh, man, he's really not available. What would it take to get him? You want the other teams to overpay for Risto. That's the name of the game. So if the Flyers can do that, that's what you're looking for. All right, guys, about to wrap this up here. But before I do, show you a little business here. On Sunday, we have the Birds Flyby post-game show hosted by yours truly. That's right, me, against those Washington Commanders, our 3rd meeting of the year. We're tied up at 1 apiece. It's the rubber match. Can we beat them? Or will rookie phenom Jaden Daniels just run all over us and crush our hopes and dreams? Let's hope it's not that. Let's hope it's the former here. The Final Word with Matty B, Sunday through Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time only on It's a Wrap Network. Make sure you check that out. And our Clear the Ice It's a Wrap lineup here. We got Matty B going on tomorrow for the Islanders game. And every Monday night, you got the Wraparound Show, hosted by Sal G. That's me, Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you check that out. We go over the week in Philly sports, talk about the 4 majors, and whatever else pops into my head. Sometimes we talk other Philly sports if it's relevant at the time. And don't forget to check out Birds Blast every week with Kyle Quinn. Matty B hosts that show. Mike Laura returning to It's a Wrap Network. You can follow Mike at Mike Laura Sports. And returning in February, doing Flyer stuff. We'll be doing Philly stuff when that season starts. Doing his own show. You got big plans for Mike here at It's a Wrap Network. All right, guys, it was fun, but I got to go. I'm going to go get some sleep, try and sleep this loss off. So I hope you all have a good night. Talk to you all next time. Take care, everyone. Peace.